All right, let's jump right into this explainer. Picture this. You're sitting in a completely dark room, and the only light is that sterile blue glow coming from your smartphone. You're watching distant thunder roll across the financial landscape. We're about to unpack a pretty visceral, dark cautionary tale about the absolute illusion of easy crypto wealth. Because listen, this isn't just a story. It's an autopsy of a financial disaster that happens literally thousands of times a day to everyday people who have no idea they're swimming with whales, the massive players who actually control the tides. It almost always starts with a notification lighting up the dark, crypto is the future, right? We've all seen it. It's that overwhelming hype plastered across every single social media feed you scroll through. You see rapid flashes of huge green candles exploding upward, perfectly cropped profit screenshots that make it look like literally everyone else is getting filthy rich. But here's the catch. Those screenshots, they're often completely manufactured hype. They're carefully orchestrated by smart money to pull in fresh retail liquidity, while you're just standing there on the sidelines feeling like you're missing out. And then the noise just hits you. The chaotic, fear of missing out roar of influencer culture hooks you right in. You see these flashing thumbnails everywhere screaming, turn $100 into 10 grand, or don't miss this 100x gem. But you have to realize this noise is highly, highly engineered. Because when retail traders hear 100x gem, smart money is already quietly preparing to sell their massive bags into that exact incoming wave of hype. The whole thing is designed to overwhelm your senses and make you act immediately. But let's hit the brakes for a second. Most people don't lose slowly in this market. They lose fast, like incredibly fast. Because this system is just brutally efficient at separating eager, uneducated retail traders from their money. Section 1. The blind leap. Entering without a plan. Let's look at exactly how this plays out. Meet Jake. Jake is a regular guy in his early 20s, scrolling through his feed in the dark. Now, he didn't come here to gamble, but he's about to walk through the precise anatomical structure of a financial wipeout. It starts with his very first blind trade, based entirely on hope, and systematically falls apart through trusting the wrong people, borrowing money he doesn't have, and completely ignoring the reality of risk. Jake opens his trading app. The charts are moving impossibly fast. His adrenaline is pumping. He sees the buy button and just clicks it. But what is he actually buying? Jake has absolutely no idea. He doesn't know the project, the tokenomics, the market cap, nothing. He just bought into a fake breakout, carefully engineered by whales to trap him at the absolute top of the price auction. No plan, no understanding, just blind hope. You see, Jake thought he was getting elite trading advice, but the reality is entirely disconnected. These influencers, they aren't trading alongside you. They are promoting to you. You are the one taking on all the financial risk of trading against institutional algorithms, while the influencers are just collecting the rewards of your attention and their lucrative sponsorships. And because of that disconnect, the inevitable happens. Jake stares at his screen as the chart suddenly experiences a violent crash, minus 18% in a flash. Jake freezes. The smart money just dumped their holdings, creating a sudden reversal that traps retail traders exactly like Jake, who bought the local top. The hype didn't protect him. Blindly following the crowd into engineered setups yields the exact same devastating result every single time. Section 2. The leverage death spiral. Multiplying the danger. This is the turning point where the chaotic noise fades and the dangerously heavy reality of market mechanics takes over. Jake is down, and he discovers the ultimate trap designed for impatient retail traders: leverage. His breathing gets heavier as he selects 10x leverage. At this multiplier, Jake is now entering a territory where the hidden system can literally see his position and will actively hunt his stop loss to use his borrowed funds against him. But 10x doesn't feel like enough to make back what he just lost, so he slides the bar further to 20x leverage. The adrenaline is surging now. This is a highly, highly dangerous position. At 20x, market makers don't even need a real macro trend change to destroy him. Just a slight, manufactured sudden pump or dump is enough to trigger a massive, devastating cascade. Finally, the fatal temptation takes over: 50x leverage. The air in the room feels thick. Jake is setting himself up for total destruction. At 50x leverage, he is now prime liquidity for the whales. He's essentially slapping a giant target on his own back for the smart money algorithms that are perfectly designed to sweep these highly leveraged pools. He hovers over the button and clicks confirm. The chart prints a sudden, violent wick. It's a targeted stop-loss hunt engineered by smart money. And then, liquidated, just like that. One engineered market move, and his entire position is instantly wiped out in a split second. Gone. The hidden trap snaps shut. Now, instead of stepping back, closing the app, and managing his risk, Jake's mind spirals. He stares at the flashing screen, sweating, and starts rationalizing. I'll recover. Just one more trade. He doubles down. He starts desperately chasing his losses without a stop loss, just throwing more money into the machine to try and undo the damage of that liquidation. Section 3. Emotional breakdown and panic. Financial ruin doesn't just empty your bank account. It takes a devastating psychological toll. Think about this timeline. At 10 p.m., Jake is dreaming of a new car. By 1 a.m., he suffers a brutal engineered liquidation. Now it's 2:58 a.m. Empty coffee cans litter the desk. He's frantically pacing the room, his face illuminated by charts flashing red and green in the pitch dark. Total financial destruction doesn't take months to unfold. In this environment, it happens in hours. The frantic momentum finally grinds to a dead stop. The sun is starting to come up. Jake looks at his portfolio. His starting balance of $2,000 has been swallowed by the whales. All that remains is $127. He thought he was investing for his future, but the cold, hard truth is, he never was. Section 4, the brutal financial reality, the ultimate warning. We need to shift our focus away from Jake now and look at you. No knowledge equals guessing. But understand this, you aren't just guessing in a vacuum. You're playing against a hidden system of whales and algorithms who can literally see your cards. If you don't understand the asset, you aren't just trading blind. You are stepping willingly into their sights as prey.
Furthermore, no strategy equals losing. It is a mathematical certainty. Without a disciplined plan dictating exactly when you enter and when you exit, you just become exit liquidity for the professionals. Smart money absolutely needs disorganized retail traders without a strategy so they can absorb their massive calculated unloads.
And most importantly, no risk management equals total destruction. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Risk management isn't just a safety net. It is your only armor against sudden, engineered market manipulation designed to destroy you. One bad trade without that armor can wipe out 100 good ones. Real investing requires immense knowledge, a strict plan, and relentless discipline. Gambling? That just relies on guessing, blind hope, and desperately chasing losses late into the night. If you're acting without discipline, you really need to be honest with yourself. You are not an investor. You are feeding a casino where the house, the smart money, never sleeps. So learn the game before the game teaches you, because the whales are already playing. And if you don't know the rules, you are the one paying for their profits. The market's lessons are brutally expensive and completely unforgiving. Equip yourself with knowledge, protect your capital, and ask yourself, will you be their next cautionary tale?